Donald Trump's disgust at Albanese's decision to recognize a Palestinian state. 570 comments. Hello, Australia. You know that uncomfortable moment at a dinner party when you make a choice and suddenly everyone looks at you as if you just revealed you're dating their ex? That's the situation Australia finds itself in right now, except this dinner party is about international relations and the ex is, well, it's complicated. Anthony Albanese just made a significant diplomatic announcement that has Donald Trump so worked up that his ambassador is using terms like disgust and disappointment faster than a Saturday morning sausage sizzle at Bunnings. I'm referring to Australia's decision to recognize Palestinian statehood, a move that has turned our relationship with the U.S. into something resembling a reality TV show. Stay tuned, because this story has more twists than a pretzel factory, and you'll want to know how Albo managed to stir things up from Canberra to the White House. On Monday morning, Anthony Albanese arrived at his press conference, likely expecting to make a routine political announcement. Instead, he dropped the significant news. Now, before you think Albo has completely gone off the rails, let's clarify what actually happened. This isn't a spur-of-the-moment decision made after a few too many drinks. Australia is joining the ranks of the UK, France, and Canada, all countries that have made similar commitments. But here's where it gets interesting. Albanese attached some serious conditions to this recognition. We're talking about requiring Hamas to be excluded from any future Palestinian government, the establishment of free elections, and complete demilitarization. It's like saying, sure, you can join the club, but first you need to follow all the rules, pass a background check, and promise to get along with everyone. Enter Mike Huckabee. Yes, that Mike Huckabee, former governor of Arkansas turned U.S. ambassador to Israel. This guy didn't just express disappointment. He went all out on Australian television. Huckabee told ABC's 7.30 program that Trump and his administration were feeling an enormous level of disappointment and some disgust. Disgust. That's a word you typically reserve for finding a spider in your Vegemite or discovering pineapple on your meat pie. But it gets even better. Huckabee characterized Trump's reaction as essentially, "You got to be kidding, why would they do this?" I can almost hear Trump saying it, complete with his signature hand gestures. According to Huckabee, the timing was terrible, labeling it a gift to Hamas. He essentially claimed that Australia just handed Hamas a present with a big red bow, except instead of socks or a gift card, it's international legitimacy. And here's the kicker. Apparently, no one informed the Americans beforehand. Huckabee was genuinely surprised that Australia didn't give them a heads up before making this announcement. The humanitarian angle can't be ignored either. Gaza Health Ministry reports show 235 people, including 106 children, have died from hunger-related deaths since October 2023. 20 Palestinian civilians were shot dead last week trying to get aid. These aren't just numbers. They're the human cost behind all this political maneuvering. Australia is trying to position itself as supporting human rights and international law, even when it's politically inconvenient. That's either principled leadership or political suicide, depending on your perspective. So here we are, Australia, caught in the middle of a diplomatic storm that's got America disgusted, Israel calling us shameful, and the rest of the world watching to see what happens next. Albanese has bet big on this one. He's essentially saying Australia will stand by its principles, even if it means copping heat from our biggest allies. Whether that's brave leadership or political miscalculation remains to be seen. The reality is, this story is far from over. We've got peace negotiations still happening, hostages still being held, and international relationships that need serious repair work. It's going to be fascinating to watch how this plays out over the coming months. But here's what I want to know. What do you think? Is Albanese right to take this stand, even if it means upsetting our traditional allies? Or should Australia have stayed quiet and followed America's lead on Middle East policy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a proper discussion going. Are you team Australia should be independent, or team don't upset the Americans? I want to hear from both sides. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Australian politics getting messy on the international stage, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. We've got more political drama coming your way. And trust me, Australian politics never disappoints when it comes to unexpected twists. Until next time, this has been Australia Info, keeping you updated on all the political chaos that makes our country so wonderfully unpredictable. Catch you in the next one.